Welcome, blood family. Hope you're all doing well. This is another edition of Painting for the Bloods. This is for Kel Dynasty. Be careful, buddy. Please don't spill that. It's for Kel Dynasty. My blood brother. I worship you. Blood is our key. He picked out dark royal purple, blood velvet red, sun golden yellow, and bright vibrant white. So we're going to head and mix them up for you. The colors all mixed in here.
Because they haven't done this integrative shadow work.
Go ahead and get started.
It's because they've allowed that subconscious anger that's always there in the subconscious, which knows all, to eventually turn into depression for not acting on it rightly, and then eventually into shame, which is continuous self-loathing for not having done the right thing. Shame is the lowest level of consciousness in which a human being can dwell while still being physically alive. The shadow. In Jungian psychology, the shadow or shadow aspect is part of the unconscious mind, consisting of repressed weaknesses, shortcomings, and insights.
I worship you, my brother.
Everyone carries a shadow.
We're getting out of here alive.
And the less it is embodied in the individual's
Thank you for your selflessness. Thank you for your atonement.
See, this is why I say I was an easy work to come out of the case of ego that I had.
Watch out, buddy.
Even as a Satanist, I worked with Satanists and dark Luciferians.
Please stop, dude.
In their eugenics agenda.
Caleb, I asked you please, honey.
For years of my life.
I asked you please. Don't mess with it.
World and watching it unfold. But guess what? There are people who make me look like an easy case of transformation. That's how hardened their ego is, because they will not dredge up the shadow side of the self and work with it. And
Gotta get rid of your shadow. Well, not get rid of them, but you gotta merge your light and your dark.
Acknowledge that there's shortcomings and failings and things that they have not done to the way that their potential they could arrive at. But it's okay acknowledging those weaknesses. That's part of being honest with yourself. I have done bad things. I have failed.
Stop.
I am not perfect.
Here,
I
look.
can be an asshole.
I'll let you.
Okay, etc.
Stop. Pour that in here.
This is what
You can pour it in there.
first step of occult initiation is.
Don't pour it all out at once. Remember, pour it slowly, and you get to make cool shapes. What?
Stop lying to yourself. Most of us are still telling
Slowly.
ourselves a bullshit story. So it may be, in part, one's link to more primitive animal instincts, which are superseded during early childhood by the conscious mind. Okay? Please look into the shadow self, the shadow work as part of the occult. I know there are a few people who do this type of work who are here. Okay? I actively work with the type of dark aspects of the personality that needs to be worked with as shadow work. Jim Parker goes down. That's the only way it can be dealt with and transmuted. And most people don't want to do that work. And that's the inner spiritual occult work that we must understand needs to be done and then perform it upon ourselves. That's inner alchemy. And Jung could have been considered an alchemical practitioner. So I'm going to conclude
You
by
almost
talking
done?
about my personal anger in this war for our freedom.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
I
need to
can feel
use
like
this a little bit. Here.
Many days. You know, I'm not impervious. My shields are stronger than most, I acknowledge. I have some characteristics of my personality that really make me be able
Sorry,
to
I didn't mean to bump you, buds.
okay? But I'm not invincible. No one is. Okay? And I feel like this more days than not recently. Many people criticize my work by saying things like, Mark Passio should be taken with a grain of salt because he's angry and down on people. They fail to see that my anger comes from the fact that billions of brainwashed people believe in a fantasy religion called
Here, let me see
authority
this.
and vote to
Pour it
allow
on
a
here,
group of criminals
right there.
calling themselves government
Right
to
here.
take away our inherent rights. I'm angry
here, watch,
because the
watch.
vast majority of human beings totally agree with and support such violence and slavery.
There, that's it.
As
That's
a
it.
matter of fact, they love it.
Here's a rag. Calm down. You did. You did a lot of it. Yes, calm down.
My emotional during this situation.
I'm not
And
doing
I'm not
it.
afraid to say it.
I'm
I'm not interested in hearing from people that
I'm
think
not
I need to keep calm and just think positively of those who have allowed the human condition of slavery to manifest.
I'm not doing it.
Can you stop crying, buddy?
No, I don't. Every one of these so-called critics have never done anything on their own to try to help anybody understand true morality or their slavery here on this planet. And yet, they'll spend their time, they think an effective use of their time is they'll spend their time and energy criticizing me, a person who has dedicated my life to this country, while they've done nothing. And I'm not supposed to be angry about people like that either. Just imagine if you forgoed every single aspect of pleasure you could have pursued in your life. Any kind of wealth you could have pursued in your life. Any kind of, projects that you just wanted to do for you. To do work like this, to teach people morality, and teach people what is really going on in the human condition. And then you get critics telling you, I'm not going to listen to you because you're angry, and I'm going to go and try to tell people not to listen because you're angry about slavery. How would you feel? Okay? And then people go, oh, Mark, it's just a few bad apples. It's just a few people, it's just a few bad apples. Let me tell you something, folks. It's not just a few bad apples. Okay? The whole bunch
orchard
needs to really reevaluate themselves as how they think of themselves as people.
Come here, let Daddy finish this video and I'll make you avocado.
The main problem. Are they a problem? Yes. But are they the main problem? No. The influence that they direct on society is not the causal factor of human suffering on this planet. It is a symptom of it. The vast bulk of the human race is the cause of their overpayments and their suffering. In their colossal ignorance of natural law and their overwhelming inability to even become angry in the face of their own slavery.
Well, my bloods, I worship you. I hope you're all doing well. This is for Kel Dynasty. I almost feel like I should put a little more purple on there. Let me see.
Or just stay silent in the midst of evil. And that is the majority. In the aggregate, human beings are a species who continue to willingly listen to psychopaths and carry out their
Hope you enjoy.
of violence and coercion.
I worship
And
you all.
they condone it. For these reasons, humanity as a whole
Thank you,
has
Satan.
become a disgraced species
Yes, we can.
that has actually enslaved itself and is dwelling in the consciousness of shame.